Hello, welcome to the interview here on FPTV. I'm Dan Robinson here with Hannah Withers, an organizer of the Block Street Block Party. Welcome, Hannah.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. So tell us about the history of the Block Street Block Party.
Well, the Block Street Business Association, which is our merchants association, wanted to celebrate that we had some major construction on our street that was finishing up. All of our parking was torn up. We weren't very accessible for almost a year and a half. There was a big sort of downtown makeover project for our district at that point. And when our street was open and done and all of the new trees were planted and everything looked beautiful, nobody had anything planned to celebrate, and we wanted to find a way to let the community know that we were open again and that we had plenty of places to park. And Wendy Finn from IM Spa said, "I think we should have a party. I think we should have a ribbon cutting." And we all kind of looked at each other and said, "Okay, let's figure out how to make that happen." And so we started applying for city permits and figuring out how to do beer gardens, and it's sort of grown. I think our first year we had about 5,000 people, and we're on our sixth event, our fifth year this year, and I think we have a turnout of almost 12,000 people last year.
That's amazing.
It's a lot.
So easily rivaling Springfest now.
I think so, yeah. I actually didn't make it to Springfest this year, but it's pretty crazy there. I would recommend finding a way to walk or bike there. There's sort of a parking situation last year, and if our growth rate is any indication of how big this year is going to be, then this should be our biggest one yet.
So the parking that you talked about were those crazy reverse spots, right?
Just on the first block, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it's kind of quirky. I think it's kind of interesting that we have one block out of our street that doesn't match anywhere else in downtown. So I
Right.
think it adds character.
Definitely, but people have seemed to really get used to those now, figure
Yeah.
out how to make it happen, and we kind of got to learn the new trick, but then all of that is blocked off for the Block Street Party.
Yeah, we closed the street from Dixon to Mountain Street, so we have 4 full blocks. We have 150 vendors this year. They're all local businesses or local makers or local nonprofits, and we have 6 outdoor beer gardens. We have 6 outdoor stages. We have 5 outdoor beer gardens. We have 1 all ages stage this year. And we highlight our local breweries. We have some great sponsors this year like Whole Foods and Hugo's and McBride Distributing, who have helped us pay our local bands to be on the stage all day long. I think we have almost 70 local bands that play.
Wow.
And this year, we started to get some interesting people that wanted to do cool things. Leah Garrett from Olive Loom is doing a high-heeled race to kick off the event, and Lionel Jordan will be singing the 1, 2, 3, go for that one. And so there will be people at noon that are racing in high heels from one end of the street to the other. We have Casey Lohman and Brian Gott did some really great Prince t-shirts, and they're going to be selling those. Block Street Records is helping them by supplying 1,000 purple balloons, and we have a second line Prince parade that is going to go down the middle of the street at 5 o'clock. Terra Tots is sponsoring baby races, sort of a diaper derby where you can put your crawler on a mat and race them against other babies to win gift certificates. The goats will be there, the Greedy Goats of Northwest Arkansas, and they have baby goats it's kind of cute. They have to swap out the baby goats every couple hours for fresh goats because they get cranky.
Right.
And so they'll have lots of baby goats for petting. There'll be Animal Adoption League will be there with puppies. There's a lot going on this year. We have a lot more food trucks than we've ever had before. We have break dancers. We have all kinds of people that show up to do their weirdest and their coolest.
And did I hear something about a zip line?
We did get a zip line this year, and I'm crossing my fingers. We've had really good luck for the last 5 events that we haven't hit rain. And so I think, knock on wood, that's going to happen again this year.
So weather permitting.
Yeah, they're going to set it up. It's a 200-foot zip line that's going to cross over the crowd on Block Street. It'll be on Center. It'll set up sort of near where the Bank of Fayetteville is and cross over on the north side of the square. And that's pretty exciting. We'll have inflatables for kids. There's a lot going on this year.
That's amazing. So what's the date?
May 22nd. It's a Sunday. It starts at noon. Goes till dark. It's usually about 9 o'clock.
So at the ones I've been previously, people after church kind of mosey out starting at noon, and you just get this wonderful flow of people going up and down. Starting on Dixon Street is a really nice place. Taking advantage of parking on that side of town and then walking up the street seems to work really well. Kind of a pro tip.
It's really cool. That's the reason that we sort of guesstimate how many people are there, because I remember the first year, a friend of ours, Celine, said, I have never walked up and down the street that many times before. And you can really spend 9 hours discovering new businesses and little nooks and alleyways that are full of things to do, and climbing on fire trucks. And I think, the more you walk up and down the block, the more you find another thing that you hadn't seen the first time you went through.
Sure.
It's an all-day event.
And Block Street has so many amazing things during the normal times that then having the opportunity to get to know those as well as you're walking up and down.
I think for a town our size, we have a really healthy local business culture, and we have got a lot of great retailers who I think offer some really special things that a lot of places don't have.
Absolutely. So where can people find out more about Block Street Party?
There's some information on our website. www.blockstreetbusinesses.com has some information. I think the most information that we have is our Facebook invite, which has about 10,000 people invited to it, and we do daily updates to feature vendors that are going to be there and special events, and talk to you about the bands that are playing. Fayetteville Flyer always does a really good job of covering all the details, and they sort of print a must-know guide to Block Party the week of, and I'm sure that that'll be there again too.
Nice. So website, Facebook, and the flyer are great ways to find out.
Instagram, Twitter, you
That's
name
right.
it.
How to get connected
Carrier
with.
pigeons, smoke signals.
That's right.
Yeah.
To get connected with this great local event. It
Yeah.
sounds amazing. Well, thank you very much for being here, and thank you for leading this incredible community effort.
Thanks for having me. It's a lot of fun, and we appreciate that you come out for it every year.
You bet. We'll see you at the Block Street Party.